you know. But, you know, I would think that, I know he's young and I know he's gonna get beat on experience. He got beat on effort. And particularly Creekmore in the post.
So it's surprising because Dwayne's been a really good effort guy, it seems.
I think you got intimidated physically. You got to take your hat off to them.
Took care of the ball better, 7 assists or 7 turnovers. It's
yeah, I mean, the whole tale of the tape is our post players and their defense and then their blockout. You know, they're wanting to play physical basketball.
But they had 9 second chance points in about the first 6 minutes or so.
Yeah.
That was about the.
Again, it's, you know, it's Rob, it's Corey, it's Conklin. You know, all you got to do is block out.
Talk about playing with Missouri State and compared to last year and how they are this year.
Well, you're playing against, it's a freshman team and a walk-on and a gimp is what it is, playing against 4 23-year-old men, because I believe all those guys either went to prep school, junior college, transferred from a 4-year school, or whatever. So I mean, they got a very experienced. If they don't win the Missouri Valley Conference, there should be something wrong. They're experienced, they're deep, they're depth, they're 4 and 5. They're all 4-year guys, 5-year guys. I think there's 4 seniors out there, and they played a ton of games. So, you know, they're an excellent club. They did a good job. They've got all kinds of weapons. They got size. They can throw those 3 guys at you and take 15 fouls in a post. You know, Weems is a tremendous talent, and you know, obviously 10, having played point guard for the majority of last year, is a great shooter, and now he can do more with having not to have the pressure so much of bringing the ball up court. You know, 2 is a very strong, 200-pound, I think, kid who, you know, just, you know, Mike's 170, and, you know, they did what's, you know, 4 seniors or 5 seniors, I don't know if it's 4 or 5. They did what those, you know, 23-year-old guys should do to 18-year-old guys. They manhandle. That's what I'm upset with our guys. Now what I am upset about too is, see, if I give someone my word means something. If I tell someone I'm going to do it, I do it. You can't find a guy who'll ever say that. They gave us, they told us they were going to play us home and home, and now they backed out of the series. So, you know, what does that say? You know, I mean, to me, you tell someone you're going to play, you play. You know, if the Odgies came back today looking for an honest guy, he wouldn't look in any sport. The last place he'd find would be college football or basketball, almost across the board. You know, so, you know, I don't understand that philosophy. Maybe someone could enlighten me on that.
You head now to Mexico. What do you look to get out of? You have a couple days to get ready.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're back. You know, we fly there tomorrow, and it's an all-day flight, and we get in on Sunday night, and I'm going to give off tomorrow because I got, you know, I mean, we've gone so many straight days. I will, you know, give them this. I mean, you know, then we got 2 days of practice and play 3 games in 48 hours. So, but no final exam stopped you from a blockout. I've coached Special Olympians, wheelchair ball, amputees, and one with wheelchair ball guys. And I'll tell you what, I got guys who had not only their legs blown off, their balls blown off, and they played in my wheelchair team, and they blocked out.
Anything else for Coach?
But no, they're good. And answer your question, I mean, they're really good. They should win the league. I mean, look, you're sitting there. Is there one writer from there? Are you a writer for them? I think it's 4 seniors. I think they're all from a prep school, a JUCO, or a 4-year school where they transferred and sat out. You know, I mean, they're very good. They're experienced. They have size. You know, everything like that. You know, they should win their league. I don't know who else is good in that league. Wichita.
Wichita,
Yeah. So I mean, it's them or Wichita.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I mean, I don't know. You know, the league looks to be done. I think in the last 3 years, there's only been one team in the NCAA. Has that not been the case?
Yeah, last 3
And I think
years.
Northern Iowa was shredded. And, you know, so I wouldn't doubt that they're an NCAA team. And I'd like to see we'll look forward to playing them again, but I guess that ends the series, so. All right, anything else?
How would they fit in the A10? The Bears.
That comparable stuff is too hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, first of all, they'd have to do the same thing we do. It'd be the only team in the Central Time Zone.
Right.
Then they'd have to fly cross country every game.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I mean, that's a whole different deal. That's a whole different dynamic.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so you can't really say that. It'd be like, you know, guys say, how would this team or how would that team do? Christ, I think, didn't Drexel just beat somebody?
Yeah.
I think somebody told me UIC just beat Illinois today.
Yep.
Illinois has an unbelievable amount of talent. I mean, you know, Illinois is too deep at every position. You know, last year at 16 and 15, I told George Carl this, you're looking at North Carolina has 9 last year, 9, what is it, McDonald
McDonald
All-Americans.
All-American, yeah.
I mean, you know, this number 2 has got a man's body on him, but you know, he's a good player, he's strong, he's a 200-pound point guard, and the other kid's very strong too, and they got physical bodies. Weems is very good. And the thing with Weems is we got caught there with, you know, two guys on him that we shouldn't have played. But you know, how they would do in the A10, that's so hypothetical. How would we do in the Missouri Valley? I know one thing we'd do a lot better job of. We wouldn't be traveling,
Right.
you know, through thousands of miles. Right now, I've worn my team out with a difficult schedule, and I did it to them myself. Like Pogo, I met the enemy, it is us. I should never, ever, ever, even in the best of situations with all of our bullets in the gun, play Duke during the middle of the exam week. I got intoxicated by the challenge of it, and I wanted to get the RPI up. And, you know, I did a real disservice to the guys, because, you know, there's a lot of guys in that team that are going to compete for graduate school, law school, medical school spots, you know, and that was a bad thing I did to him, and I apologize to him for that. I'm not going to let that happen. I did it once at Utah with Wake to play Duncan, and I did it to play Duke this year, and you know, it was a bad mistake, you know, and I'm not going to let that happen again. I'm too old now, so thank God it won't happen again. The clock will run out on me. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.